New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring. We invite you to join our prayer broadcast every day at 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Send us your prayer requests or schedule a private prayer session by emailing prayer@ntmedia.org. And now, it's time to pray together.
Hello. Welcome to Evening Prayer with New Thought Media Network. I am Reverend Dr. Sharri Johnson, and I am a member of the New Thought Media Prayer Team. We are a group of ministers and practitioners from around the world who have made a commitment to be here twice a day, 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time, for just one reason. And that reason is to pray with you, for you, and about you. So there are some things we need to make sure that you know that we know. For instance, there's no such thing as a silly prayer. There never has been, and there never could be anything that was too big or too little to pray about. And right on the heels of that comes, there's a pretty good chance. In fact, I'd call it a high probability that you're going to have a prayer request that doesn't come at 8:15 a.m. or 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Not to worry, we got you covered. We have a special email address, prayer@ntmedia.org. It's available 24/7, 365, and its whole reason is to be there so that whenever that prayer request hits your head or your heart, you can shoot us an email and let it go because it's taken care of. And one of the reasons we are able to do that and all of the other wonderful things that New Thought Media does is because of all of the marvelous people who find our website, ntmedia.org. Locate that lovely little donate button and click on it. That gives us the power to expand our reach, to extend the teachings of New Thought literally around the globe. And we so very much appreciate your generosity, not just your financial generosity, important though that is. We appreciate your spiritual generosity, your prayers, and your emotional generosity, your love. And we return that love at least 110%. So, what we offer here at New Thought Media are called affirmative prayers. And what that means is that we don't beg God for anything. We don't try to change God's mind about how the universe works. We understand that none of that is useful and that there genuinely is only one reason for prayer. And that reason is to change the conscious awareness of the person doing the praying. So not only do we pray affirmatively, but we pray in the first person so that you can listen in the first person with the ears of your heart. You can hear the words that are spoken as if they were rising up in your own consciousness. You can let them become your words. You can let this become your prayer. And then you become the prayer who receives the benefit of the prayer. So we're going to begin, as we always do, with a reading. This one is from Ernest Holmes' First Daily Reader, 365 Science of Mind, and this is the reading for June 20th. The title, which, as always, is also a powerful affirmation, is I will fear no evil. I will fear no evil. Today, my heart is without fear, for I have implicit confidence in the good, the enduring, and the true. Fear is the only thing of which to be afraid. It is not the host encamped against us, nor the confusion around us that we need to fear. It is the lack of confidence in the good that alone should concern us. Through inner spiritual vision, we know that evil is transitory, but good is permanent. We know that right finally dissolves everything opposed to it. The power of spirit is supreme over every antagonist. Therefore, we should cherish no fear. When we neither fear nor hate, we come to understand the unity of life. I realize that fear is not godlike, since it contradicts the divine presence, repudiates limitless love, and denies infinite good. Therefore, I know that fear is a lie, a fraud. It is neither person, place, nor thing. It is merely an impostor that I have believed in. I have entertained it so long that it seems as if it really were something, and it attempts to make me believe that 2 and 2 are 5, that the earth is flat, and that God is limited. Today, I repudiate all fear. I renounce the belief in evil. I enter into conscious union with the Spirit. I accept the good as supreme, positive, and absolute. With joy, I enter into the activities of the day. Without regret, I remember the events of yesterday, and with confidence, I look forward to tomorrow. For today, my heart is without fear. Nice, don't you think? I hope that's just the way you want to head into your evening. So let's take it into prayer and see what happens. I'm going to invite you to just relax and trust your chair to support you, and let all of your attention be focused on hearing the words that are spoken and letting them become your words, recognizing the beauty and the peace and the love that are infused in these words, and know that they are your beauty, your peace, your love. And if it's comfortable, close your eyes, and if it's not, don't bother, it doesn't matter. Here we go. There is only one presence and one power, one mind and one life, and it is all God, unlimited, infinite, perfect, and whole. This life is unified and harmonic. It is an intelligent system of cause and effect. It cannot be antagonistic towards itself, and there is no other to oppose it. I am completely immersed in this life. I am totally one with the mind of God. My body is animated by the life of God. All that God is, I am too. Every attribute of God is a part of me. I am whole and perfect because the one life that God is my life. It always has been, and it always will be. Every part of me is part of God. So every part of me is made of love, pulses with life, glows with the grace of God. I know this is the absolute truth, and that this truth applies to every person, every place, every experience I could possibly encounter. I am constantly, consciously aware of the presence of God in me, around me, and as everyone I meet, in every event I experience. Love informs my every decision. So seeking and recognizing the divine in every interaction is my natural response to any perceived challenge or conflict. I live from a heart of compassion that holds every creation tenderly, that nurtures every being, starting with myself. I am so grateful to know this truth, to feel this connection to all that is, and to be the point where God gives the gift I was created to express. With the absolute certainty that divine law must fulfill my word, I release it now. I let it be. I let it exist. I let it expand. I let it explode. So it is. So I celebrate. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that this has been the perfect way to wrap up your evening and set you up for the best night's rest ever. I also hope that you will come back again and again and again, because New Thought Media is just way more than a morning and evening prayer kind of place. We have almost 40 hours of programming every single week, and some of it's even in Spanish. We have something for everyone. I will show you our schedule to give you an example. We have on Sundays 6 different centers that live stream their services to New Thought Media. And not only that, but we have 3 more that record it because somebody else is already broadcasting while they're recording, so that you can do God time all day long and all night long and never leave your sofa. Pretty cool, huh? We have a little something for everybody. We have music programs, we have lectures, we have classes, we have interviews. In fact, on Tuesdays at lunchtime, that's 10 o'clock Pacific, 11 Mountain, noon Central, 1 o'clock Eastern, I have an interview program called Global Focus Today. There it is, Global Focus Today. I interview focus ministers from across the New Thought movement. Now, you might wonder what's a focus minister. And a focus minister, you're going to laugh. A focus minister is a minister who doesn't have a brick and mortar pulpit and a congregation. Instead, we have, yep, I'm a focus minister. We have a special focus for our ministry, and that's why we're called focus ministers. Now, you might wonder how that happened. And the plain fact is that spirituality is like everything else in the world. Everything else in the universe. It is always expanding. It is always evolving. It is always extending itself further. And what that means in practical terms is that there are as many valid spiritual paths on this planet as there are people on this planet. So if we as ministers are going to support those paths, we have to diversify, and voila, there you have it. Focus ministry is born. And I am determined to make sure that everybody knows what kind of focus ministries are available to them, because you never know what you need. So I get a different one every week. They're always interesting. They're always unique. I have one who does nothing but memorial services. I have one who does nothing but work with animals. No, I have three who do nothing but work with animals. I have two who work with unhoused folks. I have one who works with incarcerated people. And I have two who are the funniest people on the face of the planet. Comedy is their ministry. But here's the thing. You laugh until you're rolling on the floor with tears running down your face and no noise coming out. And then when you take another breath, you go, oh, gee, I never thought of it like that. There's a point in the humor. And I have musician ministers who do the same thing. They make you cry with the beauty of their music. And then when you stop crying, you go, I hadn't considered it quite that way. You I always anyway, learn something I didn't already know. Even from the ones who come back again and again, because they know I think a day is wasted if I didn't learn anything, and they don't want me wasting any Tuesdays. So that means you might learn something too. And I guarantee you'll be entertained. So join us. And in the meantime, have a wonderful weekend. Have a wonderful week. And I hope to see you next time.
On behalf of everyone at New Thought Media Network, thank you for being a member of our virtual family. Your financial contributions help share the New Thought message with people from around the world. Please visit and contribute at www.ntmedia.org/donate. New Thought Media Network, come be you. And please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace and blessings.